In this video, we are going to see what is a hypervisor and the types of hypervisors. Before going into the video, subscribe to my channel In and Around Computer. What are hypervisors? Hypervisor is a crucial piece of software that makes virtualization possible. If you want to know what is virtualization, you can check my video on my channel. And this hypervisor creates a virtualization layer that separates the actual hardware components of the physical machine, that is process, RAM and other physical resources, from the virtual machines and the operating systems they run. And the machine hosting the hypervisor is called the host machine, while the virtual instances running on top of the hypervisor is known as the guest virtual machines. And this hypervisors, what's the purpose of this means it emulates the available resources so that guest machine can use them. That is, they make the resources available for the guest machines to use, uh, such that it is available in the host machine. So they make the resources from for the guest machine from the host machine. Now we can see why we use a hypervisor. From a virtual machine standpoint, there is no difference between the physical and the virtualized environment. That is, the hypervisor makes in such a way that the guest machines do not know the hypervisor created them in a virtual environment, or that they share the available computing power. So there is the hypervisor makes in such a way that there is no difference between the physical and virtualized environment. Every available resource in the host machine is available to the virtual machines. Such a way that this hypervisor acts. We already said that the hypervisor allows the virtual machines to function as the typical computing instances without any difference between the physical machine and the virtual machine. This hypervisor makes the useful for the companies to plan maximum max can they so that the companies can plan maximize utilization of computing resources. It is multiple virtual environments on a single server fully utilize the available CPU and memory and provide better IT mobility. That is, the virtual machines do not depend on their host hardware and can easily be transferred to another system. So these are the uses of hypervisor in companies. And now we can see the types of hypervisors. There are two types of hypervisors according to their place in the server virtualization structure. And first one is the type 1 or bare metal hypervisor, and next one is the hosted hypervisor or type 2 hypervisors. Now we can see the type 1 hypervisors. This is a layer of software installed directly on the top of the physical server and its underlying hardware. Since no software runs between the hardware and the hypervisor, it is also called the bare metal hypervisor. This hypervisor type provides excellent performance and stability since it does not run inside Windows or any other operating system. It is a simple operating system designed to run with virtual machines, we can say, and that these are mainly found in enterprise environments. And this type 1 hypervisor is directly installed on the hardware. So we can see that in the picture. So this is the type 1 hypervisor system. And coming to the type 2, this runs inside the physical host machine's operating system. and so they are known as so their name is given as hosted hypervisors. They have one software layer in between, you can say. And the system with a hosted hypervisor contains the following things, that is guest virtual machine, a physical machine, and not only guest virtual machine instances, we can say physical machine, and operating system installed on the hardware, and type 2 hypervisor software within that operating system. So the type 2 is installed within the host machine's operating system. That these four things constitute a system with hosted hypervisor. And this type 2 hypervisors are found in environments with small number of servers. This picture we can say the type 2 is installed on the operating system of the physical machine. So this is the system with type 2 hypervisor, which makes the virtualization possible. Subscribe to my channel if you feel contented.